Well, while I'm waiting for the trach, we have to heat the home. This is my third load of wood pellets. 2,000 pounds per pellet. That's 6,000 pounds. They have to be handled 3 times. From there to there, stacked, and then in the stove. Okay, here's what I've already carried in. 1, 2, third trunk's on the truck. The pellet stove is nice and safe. A lot of safety features built into it. So time I handle these 3 times, that's 18,000 pounds just for the wood stove. And then we have this beast, the outdoor wood stove. Now I need about 20 phase cords of firewood. There's what I got. Phase cord firewood's 1,200 pounds. Handle that. I need 20. You're going to be at about 60,000. Another 20 for pellets. Unless you live in a forest, do not buy an outdoor wood stove. Please do not buy one. And this is the bottomless pit. I know it looks like hell, and it's going to feel like hell. But that goes on for 4 months. So you're going to need some firewood. This is where it started. All the ash that was along this power line for the last billion years couldn't be cut down. So they came through this year because the ash borer got in them, cut them down, and they are mine. So all I got to do is get them out. As you can see, it's quite difficult on some of them. That's got a lot of firewood in it. That's probably 3 foot at the stump. I'm gonna have to cut that in a couple of chunks to drag that out of there with the dozer. So it's not just free wood. There's a lot of work getting it out of here. And there's another one. I took 1 or 2 trees out of here. That's also my wood that's standing back there, or somebody's wood in the future. Maybe a few logs, but we've done that a couple of times. One good thing about the firewood, there's no tax. You can regulate what you're paying if you own your own property. Propane was $5 a gallon a few years back. Everybody was burning wood. So let's continue on. We have a lifetime of wood. I've never cut down a live tree for my firewood. It's always been stuff on the ground with a dead beech. Well, this is the beginning. These trees were cut down by the power company this summer. I drug them out with the dozer out to this spot so I could cut them up and split them and then haul them to the house. So this is the beginning of the big F word.
Oh, fudge.
I don't know if you saw my other video about how much firewood I had. I had none. Winter has held off. I got lucky. So I got my 15 cords up, 15, 20 cords I usually have to put up here to get me through the winter. I wanted to show you that none of this stuff has wings. You actually have to handle this at least 4 times if you're doing it yourself, time you get it to the stove. So if you don't have your own wood, which I'm lucky enough to have wood, this may not work out for you. It gets quite costly. Okay, today is February something. Don't give a shit what day it is. 50 degrees anyway. This is unreal. Lived in Upper Michigan most of my life. Never seen this long of a run. I got a plow that hasn't even been put on a truck yet to do my driveway. Back to the wood series. If I was going to hook up one thing, I'd hook up the pellet stove or get a pellet stove. Most reasonable. The price of pellets went up about $100 a ton in the last 3 years. But as far as the price, that's a pretty good deal. Got mine at Tractor Supply. The outdoor wood stove, that's going to run you about 15 grand. That's if you got firewood. So something else to consider. You could also run that off a generator if the time came. So that's about it. If you're looking at a new motorbike, most of my channel is about motorbikes. If you're looking at a new motorbike and you're looking at one and you don't think you can afford it, that's the one to buy. Buy the damn motorbike, as Adam Sandoval would say. Just go out and buy it. Even if you can't afford it, you'll figure it out. Life's too short. Go buy it. And never cut next year's firewood. An old timer, which you may think I'm old, told me never cut next year's firewood. Wait till October, November. Odds are you're going to be around. The wife hasn't kicked you out. That's when you cut next year's firewood. Don't cut it this year. You never know. So let's continue on. Subscribe, join us, give us a thumbs up. And when new videos come out, you'll be able to see it.